All right. So, hi, good evening, Hong. Welcome to our class, LMS BIP IELTS4 class. Okay, again for this evening, I'll be your teacher, Miss Cha of Alaska English. All right. So, before we proceed to the lesson, can I ask how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay. All right. So, first, I would love to apologize. So, last meeting, I wasn't able to meet you because sadly I got flu. All right. So, I lost my voice. I'm not feeling well. So, I wasn't able to teach for about 3 days. Okay. So, I wasn't able to teach for 3 days. So, anyway, so I'm getting better. So, that's why we are going to continue discussing the topics that we have. All right. So last time we were able to have like some sort of introduction regarding home, right? So if I may ask you, Hong, Hong. So how can you, all right, how can you how can you differentiate, all right, in here? So first let's check your homework. Give me a second. All right. Where is it? Oh no, not this one. All right, give me a second. All right, so last time I was able to give you, since we are discussing some of the vocabulary that are quite related to talk about, all right, to talk about, like for example, the place that we stay. So if I'm not mistaken, I was able to give you a homework regarding, all right, regarding that you need to tell something about this. I found it already. This is your homework, right? So last meeting, we were able to talk about the campus accommodation and the private accommodation, right? Wherein teacher was able to give you a homework, all right? I was able to give you a homework that, all right, you need to tell something about you, right? What is your perspective regarding, all right, the campus and private accommodation? So, what are the things that you consider? Okay.
Can you repeat again?
All right. So, teacher asked you last time regarding we talk about the campus and the private accommodation. Do you remember?
Yes.
All right. So, teacher asked you that for your homework, you need to tell about how about you? What are you going to choose, or what are the things that you're going to consider? So there are factors, right, that we tackled last time. How about you? If you are going to study in a university, what are the things that you are going to consider in your accommodation?
Mm, I go to the campus accommodation because I'm the I am a
Because
very secure person.
a very, sorry, I am a
A,
very
a secure.
sociable,
Yes.
a very sociable person. Okay.
And I want to make a new friend, or I can go to if early only 5 minutes, or we can. I think I only want to use fast Wi-Fi connection because I always do homework on um on internet. I am really playing, really play game, and I want to sleep, and
I want to sleep.
I want to sleep with my friend because we can play game, some game on the bed like um pillow fight,
Okay.
or we can talk about some story to um, I think it all.
All right. So for you, so you choose the campus accommodation, but it's like you're going to customize. So the problem with you is you're considering the connection by means of you're doing your homework as well as, all right, as well as you tell me that a lot of benefits because you can make a lot of friends and you can do some crazy stuff like sharing your opinion, and then as what you've said, having philo fights. Okay, all right, with your friends. All right, so this is what we did last time. All right, so what we're going to do now is this. I want you to tell teacher, what do you think is this vocabulary? I think we have this. Are we able to have this activity, right? Am I
Number
correct?
one is yes.
All right, so we have curtains, the lamp, the TV, desk, shower, drawers. This one, continue.
Number one is window.
Mm. Two.
Number two is picture.
Mm.
Mm, I don't
Three.
know number three.
Number three is blind.
Number four is sing.
Mm. Five,
Number five below.
pillows. And lastly, number six.
Number six is oven.
All right, or the cooker. Okay, good. So in here, so how about with this one? Help me to identify the following. This is the place where you usually sleep every night.
A bedroom.
The bedroom, right? This is the place where you have a wash, all right, and brush your teeth.
Um, a bathroom.
The bathroom. This is the place where people usually sit together to talk, play games, or watch TV.
Is living room.
The living room. This place is where you keep the car.
A garage.
All right, the garage. Good. This is the place that you walk through to move from one room to another.
Mm, I think it's corridor.
All right, or the hallway, right? Okay. So this is the place where you can be outside and sit on the grass.
Mm, I think it's garden.
The garden. Good. So with this one, all right. So look at the pictures and tell me, all right, what is the correct answer? The first one, is it a fridge or a freezer?
Number one is fridge. A
Okay,
fridge.
a fridge. All right. Number two,
Um, number two, I think, is mm, a semi-detached house.
okay, a semi-detached house. When you say detached house, it's like they are separated. They are separated from one another. How about number three?
Number three is some drawers.
Some drawers. Four,
A living room.
a living room. Not living, it's living. Living room.
Yeah.
Okay, number five.
Number five is an attic.
Yes, attic is on the upper part, basement is on the lower part. Number six,
Number three is six. I think is a cupboard.
a cupboard. Commonly, a cupboard can be found in the kitchen, a wardrobe, also known as the closet. All right, the things where we put our clothes. Number seven,
Number seven is chair.
a chair. And number eight,
Number eight, I think is a private apartment block.
all right, an area for a private apartment or a flat. Okay, so that's it for that one. Now, moving into with this one, all right, what we have right here tonight is this. You're going to match the question with the answers. What do you like about your room? You need to match it from letters A to H. What do you
And
think is the appropriate
number
answer?
one is C. My
My
comfortable, my comfortable bag and my poster.
All right. Actually, this one, not comfortable, but comfortable. My comfortable bed and my posters. All right. How about two? You give
Number
your
two,
all right. Give your answer first before we check it thoroughly later. Number two is,
number two is
who do you live
P.
with?
My parents, my sister, my grandparents.
Number three, do you like to cook?
Um, it, yes, I think I'm quite good at it.
Where do you watch television?
Mm, easily in the living room and sometimes in my bedroom.
Is it often sunny? Where do you live?
Mm, yes, I like it because I can spend time in the garden.
Where do you do your homework?
Easily in the study and sometimes in my bedroom.
Can you tell me where the bathroom is, please?
Yes, go down the hall and eat in next to the living room
And why don't you often go in the kitchen?
because I can cook.
Because I can't cook. Excellent. Now, so with this one, all right. So by go down the hall and it is next to the living room. You call that giving direction. Okay. So how about this one? All right. So in here, this one. So correct the spelling or meaning, you unscramble the word. I really like my blank. They are red and black, and they make my bedroom very dark.
Mm,
You need to correct the spelling. I really like my curtains. What do you think is the correct word?
can you do the number one for itself?
Oh, okay. You want an example. All right. So in
Yes.
here, I really like my curtains. They are red and black and they make my bedroom very dark. So in here, the rule is you need to correct the spelling. All right. So in here, correct the spelling mistake in orange. All right. So in here, it is not curtains, but this is curtains. You need to change the spelling. Do you get it?
Yes.
All right. I have a bright blank that I use when I do my homework.
Table lamp.
Table lamp. Good. I think blank make the walls look more interesting, don't you?
Right. Poster.
All right. This one is posters. It is good to sleep with two blank. It is very comfortable.
A pillow.
All right. Pillows. Good. My brother never cooks. The only thing he can do is turn on the blank.
A oven.
Oven. Most of my clothes are in my blank. The rest are in the drawers next to my bed.
Is wardrobe. Wardrobe.
Wardrobe. Okay, good. So how about with this one? All right. Okay. How about if you tell me regarding um this one? Sorry. This one. What you're going to do is you're going to rewrite the sentences, sorry. You're going to rewrite the sentences using the question form. You help your parents with the housework. Do you help your parents with the housework? So you're going to make this in question form, interrogative. Number one, it is okay to come to your house this evening. Make it a question.
Um, it, it is okay to come to the house in how is it evening?
What is your question? Say it again.
It, it is okay to the house this evening.
All right. Is it okay to come to your house this evening? All right, good. Two, you can check that the windows are all closed before we go out.
Can you check that the window are all closed before we go out?
Okay. Can you check the windows are all closed before we go out? You are in the living room next to the kitchen.
Um, are you in the living room next to the kitchen?
Okay. Are you in the living room next to the kitchen? You want to sit in the garden.
Do you want to sit in the garden?
The apartments in the UK are very different from the apartments in your country.
Hmm, I think other other apartment in the UK very different from the apartment in the country.
All right. Are the apartments in the UK very different from the apartments in your country? Okay, so good. So these are in the question form. All right. Okay. So how about with this one? Find and underline the mistake. Rewrite the mistake correctly. So some sentences are correct, some are not. So in my country, people live usually in apartments and not houses. So for example, in here, the mistake is in my country, all right, people usually live, not live usually. All right, so you're going to correct. But take note, there are some sentences that are correct, meaning no need to change. Okay, number two, can you read it for
Number
me?
my uncle keeps his car always in the garage because it is very expensive. The correct sentence is my uncle always keeps his car in the garage because it's very expensive.
Good. Number three.
I think it is the correct sentence.
All right, our
Outside
sink,
sometimes makes a very sad noise.
very
I think
strange. Mm,
very strange. Strange.
all right, strange. It's like unusual. Strange. Our sink sometimes makes a very strange noise. So for you, this is correct. No mistake.
Yes.
All right. Correct. Four. Please read.
I have a housemate, but I don't see very often him. He is always studying. The correct answer is I have a housemate, but I uh, don't often see don't very often see him. He is always studying.
Or I don't see him very often, right? Or I don't very often see him. Okay. How about five?
In my country, do people usually celebrate the uh,
18th.
18th birthday with a party?
Mm,
I think it's a correct sentence.
correct. Six.
Do you prefer to do the homework in the bedroom? I think it's correct.
Correct too. Very good. Do you prefer to do your homework in your bedroom? Okay, good. How about this one? Okay, all right. So how about with this? All right, another grammar practice. All you're going to do here is reorder. All right, all you have to do is to reorder the words to make correct sentences.
Number one, that he never waking up
All right.
the
With this one, you need to arrange. He never does the washing up. He never does the washing up. You just need to arrange, okay, and scramble. Number two,
can you give me some advice?
can you give me some advice? Number three,
I always leave my house in the morning at 8 o'clock.
okay, I always leave my house at 8 o'clock in the morning, okay? Four,
Mm,
a question.
what time does the alarm usually go off? I don't know.
All right, so in here, what time does your alarm usually go off? What time does your alarm usually go off? Number five,
My cousins often comes to my house for dinner.
my cousin often comes to my house for dinner. Correct. Six, a
Where
question.
where do you want to live in the future?
Good. Number seven.
How many people do you live with?
All right. How many people do you live with? Correct. And number eight,
You do
a sentence.
I think it, you need you live on the convert universe.
Okay. This one is, it's a
Mm,
question. Do you live on the university campus? Okay, so I think I just forgot to attach, all right, they just forgot to attach the symbol in question form. So, do you live on the university campus? Okay, all right. So, the other way around, what we're going to do here is this. All right. Where is it? Give me a second. All right. Okay, so of course, when we talk about the rooms in a house, commonly we have the basic ones, right? So we have, can you name the rooms in a house?
Number one is bathroom.
Bathroom, next.
Number two is kitchen.
Mm,
Number four is bedroom.
number three, bedroom. Four.
Num, number four is living room.
Mm,
Number five is dining room. Number six is office.
all right, next.
Number seven is things.
Okay, stairs. And
Number eight, I think is the hallway,
Hall or the hallway, right? So
hallway.
also, how about this?
Hmm. Number one is basement.
Mm, two. How about two?
Can I do number three?
Number two is hall. All right. Number three,
Mm. Number three is, I think, a hallway.
the hallway. Number four,
Number four is study.
okay. Study or
Number five, number five, attic.
the attic or the upper part, right? Number six is the,
Number six is garage.
all right, the garage. And number seven,
Number seven is garden.
the garden. Okay, good. So what you're going to do right now is this. All right. So you're going to talk about, all right, you're going to talk about with this one. So you're going to tell me something about your house. Okay, which by the way, when we talk about the types of houses, there are the different kinds or types of house. Can you read the example? We have
Mm, block of flats.
like this. If you're living like in a flat or apartment, we have a cottage. All right. A cottage, it's like simply, it's like you are living in, all right, in like a little home, like near into the countryside, like that. Next is if you are very rich, we have,
A skyscraper.
yeah, the skyscraper. Okay, so this is the difference between, take a look, Hung. The difference between detached house and semi-detached house. It's like when you say detached, it's like you are in there alone. Your house is alone. Semi-detached, because even though it is separated, but you are closer to the other home. All right. This is the other one. This is very common in like in UK, the terraced house. Okay. Next is a farmhouse. Of course, from the term itself, you know it already. And then if you are living in a very big mansion or it is very exclusive, you call it a villa. All right. So in
Yeah.
here, what you're going to do is actually this is from my other activity in teens. So in here, so you could say in here in the other, you can say the yard, the garage, the balcony, the porch, the attic, the basement. So you could tell something about it. So of course, you're familiar with the furnitures or the things that you can see. So in here, you need to tell me about it. Like, for example, my home is a detached house. It is located in Laguna in Philippines. In my home, there are how many rooms do we have?
My
For example,
my
teacher, we have at my home there are, let's say, how many rooms? There are 8 rooms in my house, and there are 3 bedrooms. All right. There is a garage, a yard, and a balcony. All right. My favorite room is my bedroom. All right. There is a computer and a bed in my favorite room. So I love this room. Explain why. My favorite room is my bedroom, of course, because in here it serves as my office since I'm working at home. So this is like my mini office at the same time. And of course, I like my bedroom because this is the place where I can rest and have privacy, meaning to do things alone. All right, privately. All right. So with this, so I'll be giving you a minute. All right. So tell teacher when you're ready.
to say my home is in.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Okay, I'll begin.
My home is the Check how
Detached.
it's
Detached
it's
house.
yes it's in thành thị Địa Chi Phú Thọ province. There are there are five there I think it's 4 room in my house. There are 2 bedroom. There's uh there one there's a living room and a kitchen. My
Uh,
favorite my
all right. Okay. How about this? How about on the other?
the other is grad garden.
You have a garden. Okay. And then
Yes.
what's your favorite room?
My favorite room is bedroom. There's a there's a my laptop and my PC in my favorite room
Okay. Why do you like this room? Tell me about it.
because it have a lot of uh technology.
Devices.
Yes,
All right. That.
and a lot of toy to me play and we can relax. Yes,
How about the room? Is there a certain room at your house that you don't like?
and how I don't like
Mm.
is living room
Why? Why the living room? Of course, there's a reason why you don't like it. Mm. What makes you don't like it? For example, you don't like um other people enter at your home, right?
because my my whole living room is like one store.
A one, sorry, say it again.
Uh, my whole living room is like oh, one store.
A store.
Yes.
Ah, okay, all right. So what makes you don't like it? You don't like a lot of people getting in there?
Mm, yes.
Okay. So for
Because it have many people I don't like to.
so you don't like this part of your house because in here a lot of people are entering, so you are having lack of privacy. Can you say this word? Lack of privacy.
Like a privacy.
Yeah, so meaning because anyone can just go in and out. So, so it's like you don't have privacy in there, and you don't like it. You're uncomfortable with it. Okay. All right. So, how about with this one? Um uh this activity that we have next is this. All right. What is your dream house, or what is your dream type of house? So you're telling me you're living in a detached house, but is there a certain thing or a type of house that you're dreaming of? For example, I'm living in a detached house, and in the future I want to live in a farmhouse because I don't want my son to be involved a lot in technological device. I want him to be attached in nature, like planting root crops, taking good care of animals. And when you are living in a farmhouse, the wind is cleaner, it is less polluted, all right? It is more quiet, all right? And I think the air is clean when you live in a farmhouse. All right. It's like the countryside type of thing. So that's my dream when I get old. How about you? What is your dream type of house?
Um,
Mm.
my house is building on new house, so I think it my
What type of house?
My it it look I don't know it what it is, but I think it like
It's only a dream. It's okay. It's like a fantasy. What do you think do you like? So you said
no
technology.
my this house in my house is building it.
Sorry, your house is
My family is building one new house um opposite
opposite
my
of your.
family stores.
Ah, okay. So
If
wow, that's good
if
news.
very big, if very big, it had one part in my house and the bedroom is very big.
Oh, okay, that's good news. All right, congratulations to your family. So your dream is to live in there. So for that house to finish, because you are now going to move into another. I think in your interest, I think you are a city boy. Do you want to live in a skyscraper?
No,
No, you don't have fantasy or you don't like living in there. Okay. So anyway, congratulations in the success of your family. So in here, how about we deal with the furnitures? Okay. So we have here the armchair. Okay, please read.
bathtub,
Mm,
bed,
mm,
bookcase, closet,
or wardrobe.
chair, curtain, desk, cupboard,
As what I've said is commonly on the kitchen. All right.
dresser,
Or drawers.
fridge, lamp, mirror, shelf,
If it's only one, we call it shelf. How about if it's plural form?
shelves.
All right. Not shelves, but we say shelves. All
Yes.
right. Okay. All right. Good. How about this one?
Mm, Store,
Shower,
size,
sink, sink.
sink,
Uh, it's like the combination of n and k. The same with pink, wink, sink. All right. How about this?
sofa,
Mm,
stove,
the stove. This is the stove where you cook your food, and this is the oven. Um, this is like the modern stove, wherein the stove and the oven is together. Of course, we have a
table,
table,
toilet.
the toilet. All right. So in here, so sadly we don't have much time. All right. So Hong, I want you to be aware of time. You entered late. Are you busy on weekend? I think you are busy, quite busy on weekend. All right. So anyway, so sadly I cannot extend time because my family and I were going to have family dinner. So that's why I cannot extend time. Well, anyway, I already extended 5 minutes. Okay. Next time I want you to enter on time so that we have more time to learn. Okay. So for next meeting, which is Tuesday, take note you're going to study at 5 o'clock. All right. So
Yeah,
now for your homework, what you're going to do is, so now that we were able to talk about everything about home, what you're going to do is you're going to define every rooms in a house, and then you tell me what are the things that are specifically, or the furnitures or things that you can see specifically on that certain part of your home. Miss Cha, what do you mean by that? For example, I said the kitchen. All right. What are the things that only found in the kitchen? For example, I could say the fridge, all right, the stove, right? So this furniture or things can be found only in this specific room. You cannot find the fridge on the bedroom, maybe if you're very rich, right? Or the stove in the living room, right? Do you get what I mean? You're going to name. the rooms in the house, and then name the things or furnitures that can be found only on that specific place. Do you get it?
Yes.
All right. So you're going to name all the rooms in a house and then the certain furnitures and things to be found on that room. Okay. So sadly, the more I want to continue, but time's up already. So that will be all for this evening, Tambiet, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Goodbye, Hung. Have a good night.
Goodbye, teacher.
Have a good night, everyone.